In this video, we will tell you the similarities and differences between Amboseli National Park and the Masai Mara National Reserve. These are the two most popular spots for a safari in Kenya, and both are fantastic, but which one is right for you? After just traveling to both of them, we will give you detailed advice to help you decide. This is part of our new True Safari series. In the previous video, we started comparing Amboseli and the Masai Mara. I discussed how far apart they are, the roads and weather in Kenya, how much lodging costs are in Amboseli, and much more. I also showed the majestic Mount Kilimanjaro, so make sure to watch Chapter 2 as well. But don't worry, you can watch these chapters in any order you want.
Yeah, there's some dust.
Earlier, I mentioned if you want to see a bunch of elephants, head over to Amboseli. They are beautiful against the green marshes. You also see a lot of exotic birds in Amboseli. But if you want to see even more animals and lots of big cats, head over to the Masai Mara. We saw lots of lions, several cheetahs, and even a leopard. This is the driveway into the resort, or lodge, or camp. I don't know what you call a bunch of tents. Camp. We stayed in tents, really nice tents, just feet away from hippos and giant crocodiles. Man, so much quieter here than our other resorts. It's really peaceful. This is the parking lot right up here. They said a whole tribe of lions were sleeping here the other day. Pretty cool to see. It wasn't long before we saw some of the most iconic scenes of our trip. So there's 3 male lions. Eating a buffalo. That's a wildebeest. Let's start over. So these lions are eating a wildebeest. If you get to see a lion eating, you will be very fortunate. I won't show much eating or attacks in this series, but I will show the full version of this later. She's gonna love this video.
Let's see what this hyena's gonna try to do here. This hyena's probably gonna try to take.
This was just like the TV shows where the lions eat a big animal while the hyenas wait patiently or impatiently for any scraps. And after the hyenas eat, the birds get anything that might be left. You will see birds in the Masai Mara, but they are mostly birds of prey. Oh man, he's sticking his head way down in there.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but it's called butler.
Oh, they're cute.
I know, because they're red eyes.
Uh-huh.
It's bigger than the
brain.
Hear all those cameras? That's what you'll hear on a safari. There were some professional film crews here as well. This full video is gonna be amazing. Unlike the lion, I'm saving the best parts for later. You'll just have to be patient, like the hyenas. Also, depending on the time of year, you will want to go to the Masai Mara to see the great wildebeest migration. We knew there was going to be a lot of wildebeests, but this was nuts. And where there's wildebeest, there's cats. If you're squeamish, I'd look away for a minute. If you're extremely lucky or unlucky, you will see a cat take down its prey. Even though it was unsettling, we were lucky enough to not only see a cat take down a wildebeest, which is rare, but also caught it on video. And if you want a chance to see the famous wildebeest crossing, you will need to come to the Masai Mara. Seeing the actual crossing is extremely hard though. We talked to people who have been trying to see this crossing for 5 years in a row and still haven't seen it. We missed it by just a few days. Oh, there they go. Oh,
You took a photo of that?
I've got the video. So even though we saw cheetahs and lions in both Amboseli and Masai Mara, we saw a lot more at the Masai Mara. And if you want to see a leopard or a rhino, you will want to come here as well. I might sell some of these photos at some point to help cover the costs of making these videos. I'll post a link in the comments when and if I do. So to sum up, if you're going all the way to Kenya, I would recommend going to both places if you can. Just plan to spend more time at the Masai Mara. If you only have 1 or 2 days, I'd recommend just going to Amboseli. You will see a lot more in a shorter amount of time. If you have 3 or 4 days, I'd say go to the Masai Mara. But if you have 6 or 7 days, for example, I'd probably spend 2 or 3 days at Amboseli and the rest at the Masai Mara. I'll have a video out later of just Lake Naivasha, and we'll let you know if it's worth including on your safari. Alright, I hope this information was useful, and hope I didn't talk too much. Make sure to subscribe, hit that like button. Oh man, they move fast. And feel free to leave us any comments or questions you may have about going on a safari. Click here to see another chapter, and let's go do some stuff.